Hello, I'm Tyrone Purchase, and welcome to another edition of Midnight Nerd. And God, what the fuck am I gonna talk about? Yeah, I didn't get that job, and money's been tight, but I've had some good luck. I'm getting a fatty tax return of $500, and Emerald City Comic Con's coming up, and I'm real excited about that. I think I'm just starting to become a con man. Maybe this year I won't be so overwhelmed, though the past 3 years I have been by all the babes and all the stuff and all the celebs, and it was just like, you really walk in there for your first time and you're like, whoa, this is how much comic book geeks are out there? How come all my life I was the only one I knew of? I would like to get a girl's number this year successfully, but usually I always fail on that one because I'm all like, hello, how are you? Oh man, you're so beautiful. Oh my god, oh my god. Well, maybe not that creepy, but still I get pretty nervous around those bodacious comic book girls, those bodacious Comic-Con girls, especially the ones with the really big titties. I really like to go to Comic-Con and be recognized as the Midnight Nerd by at least one beautiful 20-year-old girl, but it's not gonna happen. God damn it. So last year at Comic-Con was actually the first time I started getting in contact with other people who are into comics and started getting in contact with them. I met this cat named Brad Beeson, and now we're trying to start our own comic company. It's going to be called Graphic City Comics, and right now him and my twin brother are developing a superhero called Jump Buster. I am contributing to Graphic City Comics with my own artwork. I'm not going to do any superhero stuff. The stuff I want to do is outrageous, controversial adult comics that Crumb and Harvey Pekar captured back in the day. And my first comic is going to be called Rain City Pluck. And there's ultimately no reason it has that name. I just call it that just because. And there's no story to this. It's just a bunch of random strips and random characters. The first one I got in here is a strip about a character called Rat Bastard, and Rat Bastard is a small little Mickey Mouse-like type character, and he is a womanizer, he is a pickup artist, he is a master at seducing women. He has a friend named Freakface who visits him and wants to be just like him, but he can't because he's a creature that lives in the sewers. And I also made this one comic called Marco's Rotten Life about a comic book nerd that really wants to bug out and cut loose and start the nerd revolution, so he goes and burns down a frat house. And in some series of events, he acquires a flying methane cloud and goes on all sorts of manner of adventures. So when a lot of people go to Comic-Con, types like me usually are looking for a fangirl to make a connection with, hopefully have a relationship with somewhere down the road, but rarely do these two people meet. The fanboy and the fangirl. Usually they're just on separate sides of the world and they just wander around aimlessly, not knowing about each other for the rest of their lives. And I mentioned this before about this flirtation I had with a comic book fangirl. I don't want to say much about her. I'm not going to give any details about her. Like, I don't want to ruin her life or anything like that. So after last year's Comic-Con, I met this girl, and she was just a big X-Men fanatic, and she totally dug comics and totally thought I was cool and sweet and all that. She was a really good artist, and she drew me this kick-ass drawing of Green Lantern. As you can see, she was really, really good. And she was also a karate teacher. She taught karate, and she was really fit and really pretty too. And I just dug this girl so much. And one day we went on a date and we saw Iron Man 2, and we sat down in this park and I asked her if she liked me, and she said yes. And I asked her out and she said yes, and we kissed. And I was just so excited because I've never had a girlfriend. I never dated anybody in high school. Girls don't like me. I'm a loser. Blah 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 blah. But anyway, I was just so ecstatic that I was gonna get to date this genuine fangirl, and she was really pretty and really awesome. I just thought nothing could go wrong. And after that date, after that one date, things went horribly wrong. And maybe I don't have enough dating experience to really describe exactly what went horribly wrong. So basically, she just stopped talking to me after 2 weeks, 2 weeks after I asked her out. And she texted me one day and she's like, I don't think we should go out. I don't think we're right for each other. And a lot of it's private, but one of the problems she mentioned was she was just not a very intimate person, just not a very romantic type of person. Another reason was she realized she wasn't attracted to me once she kissed me, and that just hit so hard. That was like just burn. I'm like, what? So pretty much on that whole date, she was like just lying to me and deceiving me. And here I'm thinking I found my first girlfriend in 24 years, but in the end, none of it was real. And I still keep this drawing because it kicks ass, and it's kind of nice. She drew a little heart on it, and I just really don't want to give up hope that one day I'm going to find that kick-ass nerd girl, that kick-ass nerd bird that will just rock my world. I mean, maybe I'll meet her at Comic-Con, maybe I'll meet her on the streets, maybe I'll meet her on a dating site, but I just don't want to stop. I just don't want to give up. So yeah, I told that story because with Comic-Con right around the corner, it just reminds me of it so much. And hope I don't sound too stupid. Just, I know there's a lot of nerds out there that want that certain particular girl, but they just don't know where to find it, or they're not trying hard enough. But if they keep looking, maybe they'll find it.